Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have been around, you will notice we've been trying to make a set, a baby girl set. We have our dress already, we have the tutorial already. I'm going to be adding the link in the description box. We made the last tutorial I dropped, we made our booties. In the last tutorial I dropped, we made the booty. So in this very tutorial, we'll be making this simple and fast headband. Very simple. This is what we'll be making this tutorial today. Very simple and fast. So let's head into the tutorial. So I'll be showing you the materials we'll be needing to make the headband. We'll be needing our yarn, we'll be doubling our strand as usual. We'll be using a size 4 hook. We'll be needing our ribbon, a 2 inches wide ribbon. So we'll be needing our glue, we're needing our needle and thread, needing our measuring tape. We'll be needing our lighter to fry the end of our ribbon. I'll be needing a size 4 pair bead. You can use any size, but I'll be using size 4. So these are the materials we'll be needing. Let's head into the tutorial. So for the headband, with my 4.0 hook, I'm going to make a slip knot, cross, make a knot. So I'll be chaining 20, 25, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead and chain 25. So I have my 25 chains already. So inside the 4th chain from the hook, this is our first chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We make a double crochet. We chain 2, then another double crochet. Sorry, we are going to chain 1, not 2. Chain 1, then another double crochet. 1, 2. We chain 1 and flip our work. Right inside this chain 1, we're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, turn. Inside our chain 1 space, 2 double crochets, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, turn. Inside our chain 1 space, 1, 2, chain 1, 2. So that will be our repeat. Chain 1, turn. Inside our chain 1 space, work 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2. So you go ahead and repeat this for 0 to 6 months. I'll be repeating. I don't know the number of shells I'll be making. I should be making around when I'm done, I'll show you how many shells I made, because we need to meet the circumference of the head. So I'm going to be adding the measurement table at the description box for 0 to 6 months and 6 to 12 months. You can make this for any age. You can make for toddler, you can make for babies. So I'll be adding the measurement chart in the description box. So I'll go ahead and continue making mine. So when I'm done, I'll show you the number of shells I made. So I have 22 shells in total, which measures around 12 inches long. And the circumference for 0 to 6 months, I think it's around 13 to 15 inches. Remember, we have this tail at the end, so this is going to be, and it's stretchy. So we don't want to make it to be too big. So I'm going to be making it a little smaller so that it can stretch and fit perfectly well. So the next thing we'll be doing, without chaining, we'll turn our work. this very first double crochet, we are going to make a slip stitch. Into the next double crochet, we make a slip stitch. That's 2. Inside our chain 1 space, we make another slip stitch. So that's 3 slip stitches in total. So we are now going to be chaining. In the beginning, we chained 25 and we worked into the 4th chain. So that means we have 21 chains left. So we'll be chaining 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and chain your 21. So I have my 21 chains. So I'm going to chain 1 and cut, pull tight. So basically the headband is ready. This is what we have. So we are just going to be, let me put the hook aside. I think I'm done with the hook. So I'm going to grab my ribbon, my 2 inches wide ribbon. So I will going to measure out 9 inches long ribbon. So this is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. So I'll be cutting out 9 inches. So I'll be needing 3 pieces of our 9 inches. So this is the first one. So I'll go ahead and cut my 3 pieces. So I have my 3 pieces here. I'm going to pick up my lighter and fry the ends. And of course the middle. So I have my 3 ribbons ready. So I'm going to pick up my glue. We're going to be joining the ends together. So I'm just going to be applying a little bit of this at just one end. I don't need to apply at both ends. So just one. So I have that first one. Second. And the very last one. So I'll go back to the very first one. So that's the first, that's the second, now I have the third. So I'm just going to be leaving it to dry up a little. So I'll come back and show you what next to do. So I've threaded my needle. So I have my needle threaded and I made a knot at the end. I'm going to pick up my very first one. I have the middle already. So I'm going to be making 6 bunches. So we have, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's it. I'm going to pull tight, then wrap around my bow. You can see we have our perfect bow. I'm going to be making a knot at the back. I have my knots and I'll cut off the tail. So I have the first one ready. So for the remaining 2, I'll make another knot. I'm making like 3 knots. So because the thread is quite thin. Okay, I think I made 4. Yeah, I think this is big enough. So I'm going to be picking my next ribbon. Making 6 bunches again. 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to be picking my last ribbon. We're making 6 bunches as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll put together. This is what we have. So I'll pull and wrap round. I'm going to wrap that around a couple of times. Yeah, look at what we have. I'm going to making a knot at the back. Just like that. I'm going to cut. So this is what we have. And we're joining these two together, but before that I'll be cutting out a small piece from our ribbon so as to join the middle, not too wide. If you have a smaller ribbon of the same color, please go ahead and use it. I don't have, so that's why I'm improvising with this. So I'm going to fry the ends as usual. So my glue, the one we have 2 bows joined together will be at the we are going to, it's going to come first. That will be at the bottom. So I'm going to be putting my glue. I'm going to be a little generous with that. Yeah, so the second, okay, this is the back, the second ribbon, the second bow. So I'll just join it to the middle. Look at what we have here. So I'm going to leave it to dry up a bit. So I'm going to pick my glue again, apply some at the back. Okay, so we'll be putting this in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to leave it to dry up a bit, then we are going to be attaching our beads. So I attached my thread already at the back. So I'm going to be counting, I'm going to be picking my beads. I think I'll be counting 8. I'll go ahead and pick my 8 beads. Okay, after picking my 8 beads, this is what I have, and it's quite short. So I'll be adding 2 more. That will be 10 beads in total. So I have my 10 beads. So I'll be joining here at the back. So we have our first row of bead. So I'll go ahead and make 3. So I have 1, I'll be making 2 more rows. So I have my 3 rows already. Look how beautiful and simple this bow is looking. So I made 2 knots at the back already. So I'm going to be cutting off. So this is what we have. So we'll be attaching this to our headband. So we are going to be attaching in the very middle, the very middle stitch. So this is what I normally do. This is the first one here, this is the first one here. So I count towards each other like this. So there's 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So this is the 2, 6, 6 at the middle. So I'm going to be putting my bow right there. right here in this middle, so that it can be placed in the very middle of our headband. So I'll go ahead and attach my bow to my headband. So after attaching my bow to my headband, this is what we have. So for the hands, I'm going to be making knots. So I made a knot already. I'm going to cut off the excess. I'll repeat the same thing for this end. Make a knot. So I have my knots. I'm just going to cut. Voila! Our headband is as good as ready. Very simple and beautiful. Look at the beauty we made. Look at that. So look at what our full set looks like. Look at the headband. We have the booties. And we have our dress. So we have this complete tutorial here on our channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and yeah, comment. And in the next videos I should be making sets for baby boys, so that will not be, they won't be partial. So let's balance that. I'll be making for baby boy. So thank you so much. Please tag me on Instagram, Facebook, so that I can see your creations in any color you are making this, white, pink, green, any color. Kindly tag me so that I can see what you made. So in case you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section or send a DM on my Instagram and Facebook, Pinterest, everything. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. So thank you so much for sticking by. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate the support. See you in my next video.